Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for the Geekenders podcast. MegaRan, Jesse and Dodger, what up? Let's go. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, stream and shout. It's Jesse and Dodger, so give them a follow and see what the Geekenders are all about. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, stream and shout. It's Jesse and Dodger, so give them a follow. #1 geek podcast, without a doubt. Yo, another end of another long week. Got a job and a kid, I know that you all beat. So take a second, grab a drink and vibe while we catch you up in just a matter of time. On gaming, comics, whatever you're doing. If you're nerdy like us, then you know you should tune in. Thank you for sharing our world with us. Now follow, subscribe, and turn this up. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, scream and shout. It's Jesse and Dodger, so give them a follow. #1 geek podcast, without a doubt.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geekender. I let it go to the black screen. I've gotten really good about not doing that. I'm so sorry.
Professionalism out the window. Now no one's going to watch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's like you don't even know what you're doing or care anymore.
I wish
the
I
quality
wasn't
of the
like
show's just gone
this.
downhill. Who even are you?
I don't know. Who are you?
Your friend.
Welcome to the show, Jesse Cox.
Hey! Hey! Seal of approval, round of approval, whatever that is.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Yep,
Seal
yep,
of approvals. Right? Right? Right,
We did both.
I too had a father.
Oh my goodness. Have you watched any clips or listened to any episodes of Good Hang, the new Amy Poehler podcast?
I haven't watched anything, but I saw at least 2 clips of her talking with someone, and it was pretty funny. I mean, Amy Poehler's funny, so I just can't remember who it was or what the context was about.
It's a very funny podcast. But I had the thought, because I was like, oh, she knows so many people in her industry, and they're all very knowledgeable and very funny, and she just like brings somebody on, and there's a lot of reminiscing, and it winds up being funny. And then I had the thought, this is a funnier, more professional version of what Jesse and I do.
Yeah, that checks out.
Like a lot of our episodes are us being like, hey buddy, we haven't talked in such a long time. You want to come on and we'll reminisce about stuff and maybe talk about video games. I don't know.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That's I'm fine with that.
I'm also fine with that.
The less funny version of the podcast you probably enjoy a great deal. That's how we should market ourselves.
You know that podcast you love? What if you wanted to take a step down?
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
What if it was a little less funny and a little less put together, and they weren't actually in a studio somewhere, they were just in 2 rooms that almost look the exact same, and they also sometimes randomly talk about video games.
Mm-hmm.
What if they did that? Like, that's us. Yeah.
That's us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know that I've talked about Jenny Nicholson before. Not to keep name dropping people who don't know me, but I will continue to do so.
We got to get Jenny on the pod.
We should get Jenny on the pod. I would love that. Another person who's way funnier than I could ever be. But
everyone watching right now, harass Jenny. No, don't harass.
Don't do that.
Lightly bug on the internet. I think it could work.
It could.
Anyway, what's your point?
I don't even remember now.
Jenny Nicholson.
Jenny Nicholson is great. That's it. There we go. So
this is why we're not Amy Poehler's podcast.
This is why we're not Amy Poehler. Yeah.
Yep. I bet Amy would have had a whole thing planned.
Amy would have said, I'll edit that out later, and somebody actually would do that.
Yep.
You know?
Probably.
billions of dollars. Billions of dollars.
Billions?
Maybe.
I imagine they just put in a few dollars into that show.
It is a
put in
podcast
no dollars.
after all. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a $0 show. There is no investment at all.
I love doing the bare minimum personally.
I you know what? I like that about you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, I know. Because I said it.
It's because you said it.
Right.
And I adore you. So.
Right. Yeah. Context matters.
Context does matter. Not everybody could say that to me.
Not everyone could. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I said it.
Right.
Because I'm known as the everyman of this podcast.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says that every time we have a guest on.
Everyone says that.
Comes up every time.
And I don't understand why.
Me neither. I'm not going to them ahead of time and telling them to say that. So.
Yeah, it almost comes off a little condescending.
It's starting to feel like a bit, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, like they all keep saying it to me. They're all like, it's the everyman of the... I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Do you think maybe you were doing like interviews or something at an event, and maybe maybe somebody called you that?
Never once. No.
Are you sure?
No. Yeah, I'm positive. I don't get invited to events. They don't let me in anymore.
Oh, that's right. Because of the thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I eat all the shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
They don't like that. They're like, save some for others. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I
If
remember
it's
when
free, it's inside me.
And that picture was going around. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's unfortunate I poured all that cocktail sauce on me and I look kind of like Carrie. But good news. It was delicious.
That's what matters.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Last night.
Yes.
So Mr. Alex Faciane on JulesDrawz, another podcast I do.
Yes.
For some reason keeps trying to leave cryptic coded messages in episodes. And the coded, I know, of course.
The man who formerly made ARGs, I'm shocked.
Yes, he keeps leaving cryptic coded messages.
Yeah.
And one of the cryptic coded messages he left literally said, June 10th, loading bar.
Okay.
And if you know, or not loading bars, June 10th, it was a bar name. Doesn't matter. It was a bar. Just a bar. Doesn't matter. And the bar, he was like, yo, you coming to the bar tonight? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm going to be at the bar. And if anyone shows up, I'll be there. I'm like, all right. So I go to the bar. Here's the thing. Bar's fine. Yeah. It's a fine bar. One guy did show up. Shout out to this dude. He was awesome. He cracked the code, solved the riddle, drove up, came to say hi. But this is a game changer. This isn't even about Alex or the bar or anything.
Okay.
In the back of this bar, every so often they have like cooks come and cook random stuff. And so last time, what is that, takoyaki? Or what is that, the Japanese grill?
Like shrimp balls?
No, that's different. What's the grill? What's the grill? The grill. The grill. Dodger the grill.
The grill. I'm not sure.
Whatever it is.
Hibachi?
Teppanyaki. Yes. That.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing. Whatever. I don't know these words. Anyway, delicious. This guy had like 48-hour marinated, like some kind of pork thing. They had the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. They had like chicken and steak. Oh my God. I ate so much meat last night. It was dangerous. So I'm just saying, today I woke up and I was like, oh my God.
You had the meat sweats.
I'm a meat man. Yeah, I was a mess.
Yeah.
But it was delicious. It wasn't teriyaki. Chad is useless.
They were the ones that said teppanyaki, so.
And teppanyaki is correct. But to the vast majority who are just naming things that sound kind of like it would be close, not helpful. Which is most of chat, honestly, all the time. Like, they just keep shouting things, and I'm like, yeah. Anyway, it was delicious, and it was a great time. And I loved that. It was a solid night, but I ate too much meat.
Oh my gosh.
And when I say too much meat, I don't think you understand.
I don't.
It was the same situation as with all that shrimp and the cocktail sauce poured all over me. It was.
Oh, okay. That does give me a better idea. Yeah.
Although it was very funny. One of my favorite bits was every time anyone would go up to go get food, Alex would recommend stuff to them, but it was so very clearly, because Alex, people were drinking, and it was very clear that Alex was just trying to like send them in the right direction to get good food, but no one cared. They would just look at him and be like, sure, yeah. Okay, cool, yeah.
Oh, sweetheart.
It was great. I loved it. It was delicious.
Everybody needs a friend that will just talk to literally anyone.
Yes.
And Faciane is that guy.
Also, when I arrived, he had the book version of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh, it's written by Quentin Tarantino. I'm like, the script? He's like, no, it's a book. Like, of the movie? He's like, yeah. I was like, so like when Star Wars makes the book version of the movie, and he's like, yep, just like that. Except the ending's different.
Except they don't let George Lucas write those books.
Right. Well, Quentin Tarantino, I'm sure there's more feet in it. And apparently the ending's totally different. Apparently the ending's totally different. And I think it's hilarious because it takes place in a bar where a young Quentin Tarantino's at, which I wish was the movie. I wish the movie ended with a young Quentin Tarantino being in the film.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Anyway, that's what I did last night, and it was a good time.
Yeah. I finally left for a couple of days without my child. I was a free bird for a couple of days. I went to Brighton, which I had never been to.
You're allowed to leave your child?
I left my child, yeah. And the police didn't
who?
show up or nothing.
With who? A person?
Yeah, a human being. Another human that lives in my house.
And they said yes to this?
They did, yeah. In fact, I was only going to be gone a day, and they said you should go for more than a day. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Brighton, which is a southern beach town.
I'm aware. That is where John Watson and his wife were going to go on vacation in the Sherlock Holmes movies, but they never made it because Moriarty was tracking them down and they couldn't get there. And then Sherlock had to show up in a dress to save them on the train, and he stopped the machine gun by putting a makeup lipstick thing in the thing, and it clogged the gun. And then he was like, lie with me, Watson, and they lied on the ground, and then they jumped off. He's like, you killed my wife. Yeah.
Great. I love those movies.
Stuff. I unabashedly love those movies.
I unabashedly love those movies. I love them. If I'm not sure what to watch and I'm on a plane and they have one of those Danny Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies,
I'm not even joking. It's big same. Big same. The fact that there are only two and they haven't made the third one yet is insulting to me. They're like, we're making a third one. I'm like, when? It's been almost a decade. Where's my damn movie?
Yeah. Yes, I'm glad that we're on the same page here because most people feel kind of meh about those movies. I enjoy them very much, though.
They're great. They're great. I don't care what anyone says. Fantastic.
But yeah, I have a couple of friends that live in Brighton. And so I was invited out to hang for a couple of days, and it was very fun. We went to the beach when it was raining and so windy that it was hard to stand up straight. So that was tight. Which is weird because most of the time that we were there, it was boiling hot. And then when we finally tried to go to the beach, it was gnarly nasty. But I had probably the best fish and chips that I've ever had since coming to England in Brighton, which was great. And I was visiting my lovely friend Kiwo, and Kiwo loves Magic. And I hadn't played Magic the Gathering since I was like 17. And I said, I would love to learn how to play Magic. I have a lot of friends getting into Magic right now, either for Final Fantasy reasons or otherwise. I was like, well, I'd love to learn how to play Magic again. So I relearned Magic last weekend.
Awesome.
And it's really fun. I played a couple of just like one-on-one games to relearn the game. And then we played a round of Commander, which for anyone who doesn't know how Commander works, it's a 4-person version of Magic the Gathering where you have
super fun.
It's really fun. You have a legendary creature that acts as like the commander of your deck. You have 100 cards, but there can't be any duplicates. And all of the cards have to match the colors of your commander. It's super fun. It's really, really fun. Not just because I won, but I did win, and it was awesome. I was creating squirrels, and every time a squirrel died, it procced a Death Touch rat. And
were you playing Bloomborough?
I was playing Hazel. Yeah, Hazel was my commander, and it was very fun.
Cute. Yep.
And at one point, I was making like 15 rats in a turn. It was great. I loved it.
If I was gonna play Commander, I would either A, do something Bloomborough because it's just very cute and fun and silly, or I'd bring Xenos and go full meme because that card is just pure Commander fodder.
I remember you talking about that.
It exists to just be the worst Commander thing you could bring to a table. It's great. Like, yeah, I would want to troll people, but that sounds amazing. That sounds super fun.
It was so fun. Yeah. Kelly Siren, who we've had on Geekenders before, was also there. She played the like pre-made Terra.
Did you have like a girls' trump?
Yes, we did. It was fun.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Yes.
Did anyone get their groove back?
I don't know.
Was Tay Diggs there?
No.
Was there romance on the beach?
No.
Did anyone get drunk and make terrible choices?
A lot of people got drunk. Terrible choices might have happened when I wasn't there.
All right, so it's still salvageable as a girls' trip.
I went to a grunge concert.
A grunge concert?
Maybe that could count as part of.
Hold on now. What was the concert? What grunge band?
They're called oh my gosh, Mind Frog.
It's a little band. You wouldn't know them. They're called Nirvana.
They're called Mind Frog.
Mind Frog?
Yeah, they were great. It was like a little hole in the wall place that was kind of falling apart. I loved it. Everybody there was so nice. Mind Frog crushed it. We were laughing because the reason that I went out there the weekend that I did is because I was like, it would be so fun for Kelly and I as expats to do something fun on 4th of July weekend, because otherwise we're not going to be doing shit, right? It would just be funny to get together and be like, America, right? We like wanted to grab a tea bag and pop it open and throw tea in the water, just,
Right. I mean, as you do.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, a little secret revolt of your own.
Yeah. But we realized that a lot of the people that were at this show, including the performers, were wearing cowboy hats, and we were like, is that part of their thing, or is that because it's 4th of July? I feel like it's real. I feel like it would be a little self-centered to assume it's because of 4th of July, but it is very funny that there's so many people in cowboy hats here.
I do think it's interesting. I know a lot of people overseas who, part of me wants to say yes, it's because of 4th of July. Because I know a lot of people overseas who treat 4th of July just like how Americans treat St. Patrick's Day or any, like, those kind of holidays where we dress up like the biggest goofballs and we, for a brief moment, live our best fake Irish life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, Cinco de Mayo is another great example, right? Like, suddenly for a day, we're just all a little like, let's go get tacos and tequila. And it's like, why? And I feel like that's the same thing overseas. A lot of people I know will do 4th of July things as an excuse to set off fireworks, dress American, and be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if maybe that's the case. And at a grunge concert, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Grunge is like, hell yes, they would.
It oddly all matched up very well. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was great. It was too sweaty, and there was a lot of beer, and it was very fun. Yeah, but mostly, I mean, if we're gonna say what we spent the most time doing, it was playing Magic for sure.
I mean, yeah, no, you're still nerds. I'm not gonna put real life on you in your little nerdy kingdom. I'm not gonna be like, do you girls go out shopping and have a crazy time drinking Cosmos? No, you played Magic the Gathering. That
it was very fun. And so when I came home, I had talked with Amy quite a bit after like relearning how to play, and I was like, I had a lot of fun. I think the thing that I have the most trouble with is the turn order, because if you
Oh, no, please continue. I was about to answer your question, and I realized that's not what you wanted, so please continue.
It does. My story does continue, yeah.
Yes, yes.
If you played a lot of like Hearthstone and things, you get sort of like locked into this pattern of, okay, so I draw my card, I place whatever I can, I attack, and then it's their turn, which is not how Magic works.
Right, no. Every card, I must stress this, every card game that has come out since the existence of Magic has made the rules the way they are in their games because Magic is so complicated.
So
everything is dumbed it down.
Yeah, yes. I kept trying to do stuff, and then the lovely person who is teaching me when we were playing would be like, oh, you can't do that yet. I'd be like, why not? Right? It takes a lot of time. And I've said this on stream a bit now too, because I've been playing on stream as well, that I think there is people who've been consistently playing Magic for a long time do not remember how much is completely unintuitive. As a new player, there is so much where I've realized how much on these cards and what's written on the cards is hyper specific. Every word means something very specific. And if you played a long time, you know what those things are. But if you haven't, you're like, okay, cool. My card and your card fight. That's what they were going to do anyway. Or a creature spell. I don't have anything that says creature spells, so I don't think I have any of those, right? Like these things, you don't understand these things until you've played a bunch. Anyways, I was talking with Amy about it because in Magic, you have your main phase, your combat phase, another main phase, and then you do anything that says like at the end, do XYZ. So end turn, upkeep, clean up stuff. And Amy was like, you should play Arena, because Arena makes it so that you can just focus on understanding how the cards interact with each other and when you're allowed to play them. And it will take care of the, like, you're in this phase now, and these are the things you can do, right? You don't have to overthink it. So I've been playing a bunch of Arena, and it's very fun. And before anybody asks, I haven't spent any money on it. Because when you're a new player, you really don't need more cards than they're willing to give you. You start off with a bunch of cards, and there are a bunch of events that just give you cards. And Lord knows, I still don't know what all of the cards I already have do. I don't need more cards right now.
I mean, you could end up like Crendor. Crendor, I know, plays Arena frequently, but he only plays the version of it where it's like you draw cards and everyone gets random packs, and you kind of end up with whatever you have. So if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. But no one really cares.
Everybody just wants to walk away with cards.
Yeah. Also, I think even though he won't admit it because he's very competitive, Crendor's like me. When I ask him like, oh, well, what did you play? What'd you do? How'd you do this thing? He'll say things like, oh yeah, they were being sweaty tryhards. And I think Crendor doesn't want to care, but he wants to win. So he plays the anything. In any game he plays, the most RNG heavy thing, so he can walk away being like, it was the RNG that sucked, not me. Well, I just choose not to play because I don't want to suck. So I was like, no, I'm all right. I don't need to spend 2 hours on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely cares, but he likes doing the whole like, I played the goofy thing, so it's fine if I lose.
Sure.
Whatever gets you through, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. If that's makes it more fun and helps him tamp down the part of his brain that's like, fuck, then
I care too much. I care too much, and it makes me angry. Like, I get mad I care too much.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I can't do competitive things because I want to win so badly, but I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to take the time. Like, if I could just win things and have them given to me, that'd be great. But I don't want to, like, earn it through hard work and or dedication. That seems like a pain.
Yeah. So final bit of the Magic the Gathering thing, and then we can absolutely move on. Is that the more that I played Arena, the more I was like, it's weird that they have Brawl. Brawl is like a 1v1 commander, essentially. And I was like, it's weird that they have Brawl, but they won't just put proper commander in here. And I guess it's because of how Arena is built. It's built to be 1v1, and it would be really hard for them to make it 1v1v1v1.
Yeah.
So Octo was in my chat, and he was like, oh, but you can just play commander in tabletop sim.
Yes, 100%.
And I was like, how does that work? And he was like, yeah, people have just built it where you just hop in, everything's there, and there's a system to just load in a deck from one of these websites where you just list off a deck.
Yep.
And so we did that today, and it was super easy and really fun. And Octo,
who did what today?
Me.
You and Octo? Never
Octo
mind. I'm sorry. I forget that Octo exists in a world of late night streams. I was like, hold on, today?
Today.
It's 8 a.m. here in LA. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Octo just stays up late.
Yeah, I assume that we played before he went to sleep.
Yes. Okay. You had me. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
he's got that sleepy boy schedule.
He does.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Magic. It's been
amazing.
Very fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Speaking of sleepy boy schedule,
yes.
I must stress to everyone, if you are not watching it now, please, you should. It's the last weekend for it. Games Done Quick's been going on all week. It's been on the background all week for me.
Yeah.
I love Games Done Quick. Oh my God. It's just so much fun. It's the last weekend for it, so they're going to do some really cool stuff. I was watching the horror block. I don't know if I missed or I just didn't register the awful block where they have like the really bad games, but they definitely played some bad games. But usually I register like, this is the awful block, but I don't know. And so I've been watching that and enjoying it in a way that just is so silly. The games are great. I watched one that was, what is that Sayonara game?
Lonely Hearts?
Yes. Someone made a Mario version of that. It's the same aesthetic, but it's Mario.
Okay.
It was super cool. I loved watching that. I was like, wow, this is neat. All the music was remade and stuff. That was fun. I watched, all the 8 billion versions of Metroid they do every year. And I watched all the great runs, like the Sekiro run, as always. What a solid hour of just watching a person dominate a game. Like, I need that in my life. You don't understand. Those games frustrate me to an extent that I just do not like. So watching someone beat the shit out of those games is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my entire life. It makes me so happy. I love them so much. I'm like, yes, destroy that game. And then they have an entire couch. It made me realize that, like, the breadth of the audience of speedrunning, there are people who are like 35 doing it, and there are people who are 21 doing it. And it's fascinating to watch them all sort of interact on that couch. And I'm like, this is very cute. I love this. This is fun.
Very wholesome. Yeah.
I've been enjoying that tremendously. With that said, though, there's something I haven't been enjoying, and I need to talk to you about it because it is it infuriates me to my core.
Okay.
So I played Umamusume Pretty Derby.
I was told that you've started the horses.
That game is hot trash garbage.
Okay.
That game is the worst game ever made.
Okay.
And you might say, Jesse, why do you say that? Because my girl Haru, who is just a horse who wants to race for fun, is thrust into a game where the whole point is winning. But Haru's not about winning. Haru's about racing for fun.
Yeah.
How dare they? Haru's Haru Urara is 0 and 113. That's a real life horse you can send food to on the internet, and I will
go visit her.
Oh, I would. People should. And here's the problem. The game mechanically is get first place. Haru's whole story. So apparently I'm the only person who on the internet decided to play story mode, I guess. Everyone in chat was like, why are you playing story mode, dude? What is this? I'm like, I thought that's what we were doing. Apparently people are just playing the races.
What?
That's what everyone told me.
Career mode, right?
Yeah.
You have to do career mode in order to... No.
They were saying that everyone was just doing the races, not career mode.
I think possibly what they mean, because you have to do career mode, at least to some extent.
For the tutorial, but that lasts exactly 10 minutes. All I did was I didn't skip anything. I read all the characters. I went full into Haru's life. Yeah. I was feeling the Haru. By the end, I was almost in tears. She just wants to race and have fun. But like the story is she's terrible.
Yeah.
She's not good at the race.
Yeah.
And all she wants to do is race. And everyone in town loves Haru. And Haru is like, I'm just happy to be here. And she inspires all the other horses because she's good friends with them. And I was like, Haru, you don't even need to win. All you need to do is develop good friendships and try your hardest. And I was trying my hardest for Haru. And Haru was doing their best. And I was like, the missions weren't even like win. The missions were place in the top 5. It wasn't even win. And I'm like, it's fine, Haru, you can do it. And I would get like 4th and 5th place. I'd be like, yeah, you're doing great. But mechanically, the game is like, get first place if you want to continue the story. Yet, story-wise, even if you get first place, the game is like, Haru lost the race. Like, what?
Yeah, because...
What do you...
Yeah.
So, lore-wise and story-wise, you lose constantly. But mechanically, you must win or it cancels. The game is like, sorry, game over.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell's the point of that? That's stupid as hell. That's dumb. That's stupid, and I don't like it. Haru it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you run the race. Haru is the pink-headed Rocky who just went the distance, and I don't give a shit about this game anymore. It's trash. It's a trash game made for trash people who trash on Haru, and Haru's better than them. And we don't need this, Haru. We don't need this game at all.
I'm just glad that Haru's like a happy horse somewhere right now.
Yeah, damn right. I love Haru.
It's very cute.
I got issues with this game. And the worst part is then because I lost, I went back in and did a run back. And I made it all the way to the very end. But still, because Haru's a 1-star, I couldn't beat the last race. I couldn't do it. The highest I got was 2nd place. Couldn't beat it. And she's so small, she keeps getting boxed in by the other racers. And they say start her in the back. And I was like, okay. But then I started her in the front. And she started winning when she was in the front. But the problem is she's so tiny, all the other racers just run over. This is insulting. Haru deserves better than Haru deserves Haru's own game. The Haru Urara game. This is trash. Umamusume, you're trash. And just because I hate you, now I have to go back and level all these other horses to then breed them to make a multi-star Haru super character. And then I'm coming back, I'm getting first place in every goddamn race.
Support her properly.
I'm getting first place in every goddamn race. And then I'm going to beat the game and I'm going to delete the game because I don't give a shit. This game, I hate it. I hate everyone who's in charge of this game. How dare you make me love something so much and then make her so terrible at racing? You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches. I hate you.
So.
Also, to give you an example of how truly cursed it is, I won my first race as Haru. I got first place, and all of Steam crashed.
They knew that you had upset the canon.
Literally, as I won the race, the servers went down, and I was like, "Oh, did I crash the game?" No, Steam went down.
There you go. Oh my goodness. The horse game. Yeah. Someone asked me, I think it was Octo actually, while we were playing Magic. Octo was like, "Who's your favorite horse girl?" And I've found that when I started the game, I wasn't really drawn to any of them. Like, none of their designs made me go, "Whoa, that one." You know,
Sure,
I was kind of met on everybody. I honestly think the thing that makes the Umamusume characters interesting to me is that they decided to just completely commit to whatever happened to that horse is what happens in the game, right? Like this character is based off of a real horse, and whatever really happened to that horse that's their life.
I realized at some point I don't care about any of the other horses. None of them.
Sure.
No, I got like a I think I got like a 4-star, whatever the American horse is, on a pool, and I was like, I don't care. You exist only to make Haru better. I just don't care about you. None of them. Anytime I got on my second run, anytime I got a scene that was like 2 other horses just talking, I was like, skip. You mean nothing to me.
So you didn't read everything, you liar.
Well, on the second playthrough I didn't. On the first playthrough I did because I thought it was important.
Yeah.
No, half of it is like, get to know the other horses. I don't want to know you. I don't care about you. You mean nothing to me. You're glue. It's only about Haru.
I had a period of time where most of my social media feed was facts about Goldship, the horse. And I love Goldship now. I realize I'm not alone.
I was told that. Goldship kept showing up in my playthrough. She would go, "Oh, do you want to race me?" And Haru would be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Haru, you have to study for the test tomorrow." And Haru would be like, "Come on, let me go race." I'm like, "Fine, go do it, kid." Which is why I'd be a terrible parent. And then Haru would go run around all night with Goldship. And because Haru was like, "I'm racing the stars." Like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Because it was night and I was trying to outrun the stars." And I'm like, "What?" And then literally, Haru during one of the missions is like, "Man, I just need to race. I can get first place." I'm like, "Yeah, you can. Keep it up." And then she runs off to go chase a butterfly. And I'm like, "Oh my God, Haru." So I go run after Haru, and then Haru's like missing. I'm like, "Where'd Haru go?" And then she's in the water. I'm like, "What are you doing in the water?" She's like, "I'm chasing the fish god." Like, what the hell are you talking about? And she's like, "The fish god." I'm like, "Okay." At one point, Haru was like, "I've been climbing these stairs all day." I'm like, "Why? Are you trying to work out?" And Haru's like, "No, I'm trying to count them. I was told the stairs change numbers every day." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I was trying to see if it's a different number. Maybe this time will be a different number." I'm like, "What?" And then Haru was like, I'm gonna be an astronaut." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I'm gonna jump over the moon." I'm like, "What?" That's my girl. I rep Haru. That's my Oshi. I love her. Haru's too good for this world. Y'all are trash. Haru's too good for this world.
So the reason that Goldship is such a funny horse is because he is like an insanely talented horse who just did not give a shit about racing. So like, there was apparently a horse that he hated so much that if that horse was also in the race, he would only focus on like destroying that horse's life. There were multiple races where he just like did not even try. But if he did try, he always came first. He retired in perfect health and is still like an extremely healthy horse. Like, it's so fun. There's not a single normal picture of this horse. He's always mugging in some way. It's just funny. It's just so funny.
It's very cute what they've done. I think it's interesting. The game can kiss my ass.
Fair.
Yeah.
If you feel emotionally invested in, we'll just say a horse. We'll just say a horse.
Just one.
I don't think you will, because you're not a super weeb, but don't watch the anime.
I won't. Don't worry. I won't. The minute they started dancing, I was like, what? I do have questions about that world that I hope one day we'll get answers to, because I was like, hold on. Do they have horses? And chat said, no, there are no horses.
They are the horses.
And I was like, okay, well, then if that's the case, are there like horse girls who work the plows on farms?
In the anime, yes.
Are there
I don't know
horse
that they
girls who
established
like
that in the game?
Do police ride horse girls around parks? Like, I had questions.
There would probably just, if they decided to delve into that, I would assume there would probably just be police horse girls.
But also, here's my question.
Yeah.
Because they're still mostly just girls.
Sure.
In that universe, societally,
yeah.
If the girls, like, let's say there's a boy. No, there are no horse boys, by the way, chat. 0 horse boys. So if a man sees a horsewoman, is he a weirdo for being sexually attracted to the horsewoman?
I don't know the answers to that.
That's what I'm at. Or like, I got questions. I have so many questions. None of it makes sense to me. I don't understand it. It's like no one thought this through. It's almost like they just kind of did it without thinking about it.
Sure.
I have questions.
Except they also thought a lot about it.
I don't know if they did, because they make these horse girls run races and then immediately afterwards dance.
That's also true.
And at some point, there's one girl, I don't remember her name, but there's a scene where she's like, I just want to dance. And I'm like, yeah, why does she have to race to dance? Why can't she just be a horse girl who dances? What's that about?
Because they were like, how do we combine these 3 things that Japan loves?
I'm aware of what the developers wanted to do. I'm talking about the world they created. They did not think any of it through.
Maybe.
They were just like, well, they dance too. And they go to school and they swim.
Inside of the game. Well, yeah, because horses swim in real life to train. Anyways.
They use boogie boards? Horses use boogie boards and dress up in bathing suits?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. In the game, you're able to skip the concert. Maybe you could canonically decide that, like, they can always skip the concert if they want to. Maybe they only dance if they want to dance, you know?
Maybe. Or maybe they're forced to.
Damn.
Maybe I should liberate Haru from that school of misery.
Or maybe this is awful.
And take Haru out to the countryside to live and eat grass for the rest of her days. That's what I should do. Yeah. I realized halfway through there's a reason I hate mobile games. And this is another example of it. However, I am deeply in love with Haru as a character. She's a sweetheart and is exactly... It's like literally playing myself. And I love it. So there you go. Hashtag save Haru.
Hashtag save Haru.
Yep. Not, I mean, like, I'm trying to think of what else I do. Man, I played through a bunch of games. I started playing through the altars. And that is a silly goofery of a good time.
Yeah. How's that going?
Apparently I suck at getting them to communicate with each other. You have to like make choices to get them to talk to each other, and everyone hates me, and I'm not good at it. And I think I understand how to communicate with myself, but I don't. So that's going to be terrible, I'm sure. I started to go through, I'm still doing Darktide. I've been playing a lot of that lately. I don't know why. Like, out of nowhere, I just started playing it a bunch, and now I went from having...
They haven't, like, updated it in a hot minute, have they?
They did. They added a whole new class.
Oh.
And it's very fun. But, with that said, I played the new class, got the new class to 30, and was like, damn, I love being Judge Dredd. This is cool as shit. Plus, you get a dog. And the dog is great. And the dog,
I remember talking about the dog. Yes.
Yeah, I went full dog build, and I've been having a good time. I made a character called the Old Man, and he's an old grizzled man who talks, "This is how I talk, and everywhere I go, I shout at you." Right? And he goes, "For the Lex," and it's great. And I love playing as him. Shout out to the Old Man. But I figured, okay, well, I haven't played since launch, really. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start playing my veteran again, who I just named Cox, and I started playing through the veteran again, and I found a build that I really like. So I was like, oh shit, okay, I'll play the veteran. So I started playing the veteran again, and I loved it. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll go back and play some of the other classes. Nah, no. I don't understand Psyker at all. I just don't get it. The Zealot. I'm like, okay, so you're kind of like just a different version of the veteran. I was like, all right, that's cool, I guess. And so, yeah, I went back and tried to play the other ones, and they just did not click with me. So I've just been jumping back and forth between the veteran and my Judge Dredd arbiter.
Yeah.
The arbiter, whatever they are. And I've been loving it. I've been having a great time. They added so many missions that I did not either remember or know like I just did one the other night, which was literally just like you have to go and fight 2 twin chaos members.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard as hell. Those sons of bitches can kiss my ass. That sucked. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, they added a bunch of new things. There's some really fun story elements to it now. Absolutely love it. Having a blast. Cannot stress it enough. The changes they made, good times. So, yeah, it's one of those things where clearly at release, it wasn't 100% there. And now there's a ton of stuff to do. And I really enjoy that. Plus, they have modifiers that can kiss my ass. Right now, I think maybe for the next 3 days, it's still going on. They have a fire modifier. So imagine your normal maps, but everything's on fire. And then all the enemies, half of them are just flamethrower guys who can literally kiss my whole ass. Like, there is a lot of awful stuff in that where I'm just like, oh, I hate these guys. Oh, and then they got grenade guys, and I'm just, I hate this. Yeah. But I enjoy killing them, so it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been having a blast playing that.
Did you ever play Rogue Trader? 40K Rogue
I'm
Trader?
literally playing through it right now.
Are you?
Yes, I did it for a brand deal for the new again, the Arbiter stuff, the new content they had. Except when I was playing, I wanted to be a heretic. And chat was like, oh, well, then you got to get the Goth Mommy. You know, it's like, hold up. Goth Mommy. So I had to download a whole other expansion just to get her, which was worth it. And then I started playing, and yeah, I've made a guy who, I don't know why anyone trusts him. His voice literally is like, yes, I will do this for the power. I'm like, oh, okay. And I've gone full heretic. I've made only heretical choices. I'm trying my hardest to do the worst thing possible. The last thing I did was the big mission on like whatever the main planet is in the first kind of area where it's like 12 fights in a row. I got burnt out on the fights. I was like, I just want to make choices and be heretical. I don't want to do 70-minute battles with 50 guys. Yes.
Yeah. I
could care less about the combat. It doesn't do it for me. However, everything else I dig completely.
Nice. I had one of those classic situations where I ran into a bunch of fan art for that game. A lot of people make great fan art for Rogue Trader because they get really attached to their stinky little person. And I was like, I never played this game. I wonder if it's any good. So I figured I'd just ask and see if you had played it.
It's fun. It's very, very 40K, and it throws you in the deep end. It doesn't do a lot of explaining, but it does the thing where if someone says a thing, you can mouse over the colored version of it, and then it'll give you the background of that information, which is great if you don't know what it is. Yeah, it's super fun and definitely puts you in a solid, like, it gives me very strong, kind of like an XCOM meets Baldur's Gate 3 vibe.
Okay.
and absolutely
Is it a
enjoying it
tactics
tremendously.
game in the actual battles?
Combat, yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So they, when you shoot, you have a percentage. And sometimes I'm like, well, 90%, that'll work. Miss. And I'm like, one time I had to shoot a guy who was literally one square next to me. And it was like, no, dude, you missed. Like, how? How's that possible?
What do you mean?
Yeah. And so there's different stats and different characters have different builds. The goth mommy girl, she's busted. I love her so much. Literally, she can attack like 12 people in one turn. It's great.
Hell yeah.
It is a little like XCOM, but it's like XCOM light, I guess. There's a lot of RPG elements. There's a lot of story stuff. Like when you are, so you have your ship and you can travel between planets. And as you do, stuff will happen and you'll get like little scenarios or you'll be called to go meet someone. And like for a great example is I had one choice, which was we need to find a new navigator. And we have to go to the Navigators Guild. Oh, there's trouble in the Navigators Guild. So you have to pick one. You have to pick a side, and that person will join you, I assume. I picked the one that looked the most messed up. And they're like, that girl's crazy. She killed everyone. I'm like, great. That's who I want on my ship. So I'm trying to force out all the people who are good and only recruit people who are a mess.
I like
I'm
that.
going
Yeah.
full heretic. I want to, by the end of it, have tentacles coming out of me. I want people to be worried. Like, guys, are we the baddies? That's what I want. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on the fence now about playing it.
Honestly, I think you should give it a shot.
I don't do well with XCOM style combat.
Well, the
I
good
get
news
burnt out
is
on it really fast.
Yes, the good news is there's not a lot of it right away. Most of it's story stuff. But yeah, I hit the point where I'm at the end of this chapter and it's like, we got to go take this planet. And I am stuck in so much, like I turn a corner, more combat. I turn another corner, more combat. And it's fine, but it's just a lot of it. And I'm like, all right, okay. I just wanted to be a heretic. I don't want to like combat the entire, which is fine. All right, I guess I could turn down the difficulty, but yeah, all I want to do is morph people to my will and turn them into some sort of freak with extra eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Just girly things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this has to be like a much shorter show because I have to go to my kid's performance.
Of what?
Of nothing.
Of nothing? Hold on. Is this one of those things where if you say exactly what the performance is, it's going to be like doxing yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So this isn't like a play.
I mean, it's a performance.
It could be a play? What are you talking about? What is this child doing?
I'll tell you off of this. She's in stuff. She's busy. She's doing stuff.
I just looked over in chat and saw 12 Angry Men, and I would love a bunch of kids to be in 12 Angry Men.
Me too. That would be incredible. It would be kind of like when they do the Big Fat Quiz of the Year and they have a bunch of little kids reenact like a moment from the year. And it's always like a bunch of like the kids in like oversized suits pretending to be in Congress or something.
That'd be incredible. I really want them to be like just in like, we have to solve this case. Like the evidence isn't even there. It'd be great.
But did we have any news that we want to blaze through real quick?
No.
Okay.
You gotta go. Okay. I'm not gonna keep you here.
Okay.
Go do it. Go take care of your kid. Be a good mom. Okay. I'll be over here trying to save Haru from a life of terrible video games.
Yeah. Oh, sweet girl. Well, I adore you. What are you up to this week?
Me? I am good God. Well, today we don't have to do Scary Game Squad or Star Wars stuff, so I guess I'll stream. And then this weekend, I don't know, something fun. I'll come up with something. I got all sorts of stuff to do. And yeah, I'm just free balling. Free balling? That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Free balling.
Yeah. I love that. Shout out to my mom who just texted me and said that she's watched Geekenders live for the first time ever.
Oh dear God. Hi, I'm so sorry. But now you can join my mom in embarrassment of me. So that's fun.
They should have a group chat. Yeah.
Yeah, where they talk about how embarrassing Jessie is. Dacha was lovely. Jessie's a mess.
I think they'd have plenty to say about both of us. Good and bad. Because they love us and we're adorable.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Hey gang, I'm gonna be out of town. I'm going on vacation with my little family. But in a week from now, I'll be back, and who knows what I'll be into? Who knows what I'll be doing? You know, I might start playing something weird while I'm gone. I don't know.
So you will not be here next Friday, is what you're saying?
I will not.
Maybe I'll have to bring in some ringers and do a Jessie Cox super.
Go for it.
Super sode? That's right.
Yeah, do the Jessie Cox super sode. They'd love that.
They'd
the people.
The people would love it.
The people, they love that.
Yep. The people would.
We have to go. Goodbye, everybody. If you enjoyed watching this, hey, we're here almost every Friday, maybe next Friday for a supersode. But all of the previous episodes are on youtube.com/Jessie Cox and on all of the podcasty things that you can listen to. There's plenty now. We've been doing this for a hot minute now, so there's lots that you could listen to.
Plenty of episodes. Go
and
watch
they're all
them. Go
bangers.
Watch the back.
They're all bangers. They're all amazing. But we appreciate you very much. Have an amazing weekend and week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for the Geekenders podcast. MegaRan, Jessie and Dodger, what up? Let's go. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, stream and shout. It's Jessie and Dodger, so give them a follow and see what the Geekenders are all about. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, stream and shout. It's Jessie and Dodger, so give them a follow. #1 geek podcast, without a doubt. Yo, another end of another long week. Got a job and a kid, I know that you all beat. So take a second, grab a drink and vibe while we catch you up in just a matter of time. On gaming, comics, whatever you're doing. If you're nerdy like us, then you know you should tune in. Thank you for sharing our world with us. Now follow, subscribe, and turn this up. Yo, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's time to geek out. Let it begin. Go on, stream and shout. It's Jessie and Dodger, so give them a follow. #1 geek podcast, without a doubt.